It's just too much.
I think there's a bit of controversy. There's some doctors who really don't think we need that much protein, like Dr. Zach Bush. He doesn't think that we need that much protein. Like, how do you decipher all this?
So there is an individual biochemistry aspect, but I'd like to see his serum amino acids. Okay.
It's a challenge.
And I'd like to do a DEXA scan on him and see how much lean body mass does he have.
Huh.
Because those are sort of the truth tellers. Because in a shirt, on TV, or on a pod, and I love Zach Bush, and he's my friend. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I know how he feels. And people who really consider the planet, all the crops that are killing all the land are wrecking more animals than the cows and the chickens and the thing. Like if you're really an environmentalist, you can recycle animal stuff. So I don't agree on that part of it. But there's individual biochemistry. Some people have a gut bacteria profile where they can make essential amino acids like cows do. And so you'll see some guys they're natural bodybuilders, and assuming they're telling the truth, that they're not eating roast beef on the side, but assuming that they aren't, who have, big muscles, and it works for them. And so 90+% of the time, what I see is that you can optimize by adding perfect amino. And if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, you need a lot of it because the plant proteins are inadequate. And most people who go plant protein within a couple of years get some benefits, like good fiber benefits, good minerals, okay? But they don't have amino acids, and they get deficient. They don't have B12 unless they're substituting that. And many of them aren't getting omega-3 fats in a form that, EPA, DHA, where they really need it. So I'm doing this on all these patients. I got thousands, probably tens of thousands of patients who have done these profiles on it. And I can look at the amino acid profile and say, you're a vegan, aren't you? Or you're a vegetarian. I am.
Okay.
And here's the ribbon on my collar. I say, well, you could do that, but there's a few things that you're missing. And it might be why you're tired all the time, or why your testosterone level is so low, or why you're losing lean body mass, or why you have osteoporosis, or why your thyroid hormone is low, or why you can't remember anything anymore, or why your sleep is bad, or why you're depressed. Because the amino acid pathways feed into all these things. And in an individual, this might be one of the keys to improving their health. And then they add this in, and in 3 to 6 months, you see, like, wow, like this is really better. And their symptoms go away. And they had malnourishment. One of the most dramatic ones was a guy who ran a nursing home in Hawaii. And most of these patients had memory problems, but they also had sort of performance of daily living challenges, like they couldn't safely get out of their bed and walk to the bathroom. They were too frail. And he started giving them 10 tablets of Perfect Amino twice a day. And he said 30% of the people within 3 months were sort of back. They got their strength back. Their memories came back. They didn't have to stay there because their bodies, it was malnutrition that was the biggest problem for them. And then when you fix that, and I think that's true now for many people, even many children.